I don't understand it. What is wrong with this morning? Everything can go wrong this morning. Why is that doing that? Oh, I know why. So we figured out that TikTok has 320 million viewers. And we figured out that TikTok is really the second most effective place to be doing a live stream is TikTok. Wacky Tuesday. Now, if people comment, you can comment. You can comment on X. But we want to try to maximize. Now, I found out that I can be on I tried to do a live stream on Rumble, and I did it, but then the next time I tried it, and then my kids, they don't have any idea what I'm doing. It's I'm amazed. I'm literally and then somebody unplugged my iPad every morning, every at noon. I don't know. Do you like the yellow shirt or the black shirt? Which shirt do you guys like the best? The yellow or the black? Huh? So I got out all the auctions except for James Butler. He's the last person that I have not shipped. But everybody else has paid their auction. Everybody else has been very... Now, I think James Butler said he had to go do something. That's why he couldn't make his payment yet. So I was doing some research, or Ryan, I think Daniel was doing some research, and found out that the next most effective website to be doing any live streams, it would be on X, okay? X has the most subscribers, almost 300 million. And then the next most popular is a YouTube. YouTube is by far the best, just because we have a better platform. Plus, X has less bots than Instagram. The worst place to be on is TikTok. TikTok is the worst site to be on. There are so many bots on X or on TikTok. So I had to, we had a meeting this morning. That's why I'm late this morning, everybody. I'm late. And oh boy, I had to stretch there. I ordered more pop. I got more pop coming in on, what's today, the 7th? Tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. And we were talking about guns. And on X, I can show off the guns. I can show them, I think, on Instagram, too. I was going to do a small Instagram live stream just to see how well it would go. Okay, so I'm just going to do a test on Instagram, checking connection on Instagram. There are so many platforms that people are on. Checking connection. Oh, I see. Checking connection. So on Instagram, it is more of a, I I think Instagram is for more for women, like doing facial makeup and all that kind of stuff, because it's backwards. Okay, so Instagram is backwards. Okay, and so you know, so that's about that. Okay. You're live now. Now I am live. Comments. Now, okay, we're telling your followers that you started a live video. So we don't know what Instagram is, but Instagram is really more for women. They'd like to do facial videos. But this is Pro Tinker, and we sell a lot of these items. They're called cap guns. Yeah, but oh man. You smell that? That's a die-cast cap gun. These are available at ProTinkerToys.com. We are the largest selection of cap guns in the entire planet. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. So that is Instagram. Now, we just got Carrera Slot Car Digital joined us. He just gave us a wave. And we don't know if that's a real person. Because a lot of these places have bots. Now, the one thing nice about YouTube is, for some reason, they've got these new games that block. These games that pop up on your phone. Bryan, yellow makes you peel. Yellow makes you peely too. I don't understand. So what's up on the Golf Tanker? Well, the Golf Tanker is if I had to describe where the Golf Tanker. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Hey, why is the air conditioning on? Why is it at 66 degrees? Oh my goodness. Set it at 66 degrees. Why are these returned? Oh my gosh. Somebody had set the temperature in this building at 66 degrees. All right, so let me give you a rough diagram of where the Golf Tanker is. Okay, we got another person joined on TikTok or on Instagram. So we got two people on Instagram. So here is I'm going to give you a rough map. Okay, so this is Alaska. It's not going to be very good. And then this is the United States, the eastern side of the United States, okay? And then this is Canada. This is Washington, Oregon. And then you have China. So China's over here. Let's say it's over here, okay? So the ship that has the Golf Tankers, it takes 3 weeks, okay? It's traveling about 20 knots an hour, okay? So figure 20 knots an hour. What's 20 knots? About a mile. So 20 miles an hour, okay? It's going 20, but nautical miles is different than land miles because it's just straight. You're just going straight. That smells good. So that boat, so this is China. China, that's China, okay? Does everybody follow me so far? And plus I haven't, okay, so another thing that I have this morning is an ocular migraine, okay? Now, I had one yesterday. And I had one, I think, on driving on Saturday. So if anybody doesn't know what an ocular migraine is, it's the first stages of a migraine. And I was told when I was going through biofeedback in Bowling Green State University back in 1977 that if I would ignore the ocular migraine and just pretend that it didn't exist, and that if I didn't worry about it, and I didn't get my blood pressure up, and I just kind of pretend that it didn't exist, that the headache, there would not be any headache. And let me describe why, okay? I think this is important because it really teaches people, if you want to get rid of your headaches in a migraine, this is how you do it. So when you have a migraine, what happens is your blood vessel contracts, okay? It gets really tiny like this. And so all that blood here, all that pressure is going through here and it's just coming out, which gives you the ocular migraine. All right, then what happens is after this vein is contracted, so it's really small. And so all that blood behind it, if you're upset, if you're tense, the pressure is building up here. And so when this vein opens up, all that blood hits and it hits your brain, okay, it gives you the headache. Now, that's what the doctors told me. Now, if somebody wants to differ from me, that's fine. But I know this, that when this ocular migraine is over, I don't have a headache. I don't have a headache, okay? I will not have a headache, okay? Okay, so Brianna is asking if you want a Hostess white powdered donut shirt. Yes. If so, what size? 2X. 2X. And get Hostess, tell Hostess to send a representative here to the store so I can get a display here at the store. Because I want to sell Hostess assortment of things. Yeah, like a zit. Yeah, like a zit. Okay, so when I have this ocular migraine, okay, I don't get upset. Oh man, when I was in high school and I would get this, I would immediately start getting very depressed. My blood pressure, I was very tense. I said, oh no, my day is shot. I'm not going to be able to do anything the rest of the day. Honestly, when I got a migraine, I knew my day was over with. So if I got this ocular migraine, which I'm having right now, and what it is like a bunch of diamonds floating in my eye, so like I can't really see things clearly. I see it, but it's like I looked in the sun. That's the best way I can describe. I look into the sun. I'll take a give me a old fashioned. And so my day would be over when I had an ocular migraine. There would be no rest of the day. It was over. My day would be over if I had an ocular migraine. And so once I started doing biofeedback, my mom took me to biofeedback. And once I started to do that, once they told me that, Bryan, if you ignore the ocular, that your headaches would be less. And so I started doing that. I started, okay, I'm going to ignore the ocular. And I just like, okay, good. I have an ocular. So that means this is going to be gone in usually the ocular's anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. This thing will go away before the show is over, it will all be over. Okay. Now I'm going to be on, we're going to do an extra hour today. So normally I'm done at around 12, but we're going to do an extra hour because I missed an hour for you guys. So, because I want to go over some of the new cars that we didn't really go over yesterday goodly enough. And so we're going If the Vulcan method, yeah, China. Okay, so oh yeah, that's right. Getting back, getting back to China. All right, so the tanker, all right, the sea container that is holding all the sea containers that are holding my, because they have to go to Washington right here. They have to go right here, and that tanker is about right here right now. Okay, it's about halfway, okay, to Washington, the state of Washington. That's where it's at right here, okay? And so it is close. And if you have not placed your order, if you've not placed, oh no, uh-oh, my Instagram's off. So if you've not placed your order, I don't know why that went off. Huh. If you've not placed your golf tank order, you better do it quick. That's all I'm telling you. These things are gonna sell out, and that's all there is to it. I don't know why that's not why that froze. There we go. So the golf tanker is available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. Wow. I'm number 2. Whoa, boy. I'm so happy for you, Christopher. I was talking to somebody. Who was I talking to at the show? And I was talking to him about Christopher. Was I at the show or was I somewhere else? Oh, no. One of my customers called me. And I was talking about Christopher Van Dyke, and that back 2 years ago, Christopher Van Dyke wanted to buy this showroom shootout that we had. Of course, we sold every single one of them. You know what's really funny? So I sold nearly 1,000 sets between 2000 and 2004. Okay, just so you know. Just so you know that Pro Tinker Toys, we sold nearly 2,000 sets, okay? Just let that sink in, okay? I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to say any more. I'm just saying, let that sink in, okay? All right, so, yes. And they all sold out because his wife at the time wouldn't let him buy a set. That's what he told me. He said, my wife thought you were ripping me off. And I said, no, why would I rip you off, Christopher? Why would I do that? Why would I rip you off, Christopher? And so I thought that was funny. And then we hadn't heard from Christopher for almost 2 years. This was back in 21. You know, that was almost 3 years ago. And then all of a sudden he called me a couple months, last year. And he was buying from us again. And it's really cool. Now, for me to read, okay, so when I have an ocular migraine, I cannot read at all. Because the ocular, see right now, the ocular, just so you know, is in my ear, and I can see, I'm closing my eyes, and I can see the crystal, it's almost like a crystallization, and it's like a line that's going like this, okay? And it's almost like crystals are moving back and forth in my eye, okay? Because my eyes are closed, and I can see the ocular, I can see the crystallization in my eye. What do you want? A Carrera car. And so when I have that, it's very hard for me to read. So reading these comments on the live stream is extremely hard, okay? And I'm not going to be able to do it efficiently if I'm doing this live stream today. Now, we got a whole new assortment, and if you haven't bought these cars, I'm going to show you one car that's my favorite, okay? There's one car that is my favorite. Okay, this car is just absolutely beautiful. And that is a 1964 Dodge 330. Now, the Dodge 330 was a police cruiser. I mean, this was everywhere in America. Do you realize how many police stations there are in America? How many police departments? How many cities that have police cars? It's what keeps a lot of automobile companies in business is government cars, okay? You look at Chicago. Okay, so how many police cars does Chicago have to buy every 5 years or 6 years? It's staggering, okay? And this is the car. Check out that deco. Okay, look at that deco. The blue, the purple, the blue, and this almost purplish yellow, blue and yellow. Look at that. That is the Thunder Road series, car number 3, the 1964 Dodge 330. Look at that. It's a beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful. That's one of the new cars from the Thunder Road collection. The other one from that collection, or the other one for that assortment, is the green number 777. Is the green car. These are the Dodge 330s. See, there were several divisions of a lot of the... Oh, okay, so you want to hear some really bad news? How many want to hear some bad news? How many here want to hear bad news? Huh? Anybody want to hear any bad news? Anybody want to hear some bad news? I want to hear make my day.
May I use the van to go pick up these Thomas the Tank engines?
I don't, how many sets? I don't think we have that many sets.
2?
I don't think there's 2 of those down there.
You don't think so?
You sure?
I remember there was some the last time I was down there.
All right, well then you might as well take all the sets and everything out of that and put, because that garage needs to be cleaned. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Here are the keys. You might as well take all that stuff out of the van. Just set it neatly and we'll put it away later.
All right.
So everybody want to hear the bad news? We don't have an automobile industry anymore. So I call a Chevy dealer today about their express van. Oh, they don't have any. They don't have any. Like they don't have any anywhere. And I'm thinking, you know, back in the good old days when I was selling vehicles, I was at Graff Auto Mall. We sold GM products. Okay. We had on the floor, okay, this is on the lot, we had 200 cars because we sold 200 cars a month, average. You're thinking 200, Bryan. Wow. We sold about 100 used and 100 new. There were 6 salesmen, and we did on the average of about 20 to 30 cars a month. A good month was about 20 cars. Okay, if this does this one more time, I don't want this. Block it. Continue. Please block that advertising. I don't want it coming up anymore. Can you order it? I can't read that. Studebaker over there. I can't read these. I can't read the comments very good because of my ocular migraine. So they can't order it. It's 6 months. I paid in 2017 or 16, 2016, I paid $32,000 for my minivan that I got. $32,000. Took me 4 years because I did double payments. The payments were, I think, $400 or $500, and I did a double payment, and I got it paid off half of the time. That same vehicle now is $55,000. It's not worth it. I was like, oh my goodness. Soccer mom. Mandy got a Nissan van. I can't think of the name of them. She got a used one, you can't order anything. It takes 7 months. You know what it is? It's when they took over GM. They ruined GM. We got people waving here. We're going to wave to a couple people. Howdy. Thanks a lot for watching Instagram. This is a test video. This is a test video. We've never done Instagram before. I thought I would do a special video and see how it works, because we are a toy store and we sell cap guns and dike and slot cars. Okay, so several police cars are we having fire departments. Something's burning. Put a cap on it. CarMax, get a truck, Brian. Get a truck, Brian. Yeah, right. I wouldn't buy a truck. Excuse me. Those are terrible. The new trucks, unbelievable. Absolutely a joke. The trucks. All right. So my Nissan anymore. They don't make no, of course, they don't make anything nowadays. Nissan is about ready to go out of business. They're in bankruptcy almost. Where's Tyson? Good question. See, I gave him a chance yesterday, and he failed. And I'm done. I'm done with Tyson. I'm going to tell him when he comes in, Tyson, I gave you a chance. Maybe you have to get onto rock bottom, but we'll see you later. Okay. So I tried with Tyson, just like I tried with Ryan. Okay. See now, Derek, I can't take your phone call, Derek, because I'm doing a live stream I'm doing a live stream on Instagram. I'm testing Instagram out. Okay, I'm testing Instagram out. Okay, so you just go pack sand. Okay. Do you understand there, Derek? Derek called me this morning. I think Derek thinks he can call me 24/7, because he called me this morning at lunch at 6 o'clock or at 7. At 8. He called me at 8:30. 8:30. We're having lunch or breakfast, and he called me. Like, what am I, your personal valet? I still can't read the comments because I have an ocular migraine. So if I close my eyes, I can tell you where it is. Okay, so now right now it's up here. Okay, now Derek just texted me, hey, okay, oh my gosh, I can't read it. So right now, the ocular used to be down here. Now, it's right here. It's right here in my eye. Yeah, it's right there. It was down here. Now it's up here. It's really weird because it will move all over the place. And move, maybe it'll move over here. So what's happening is my blood vessel is really tight, like right here, because I was in a meeting with my sons, which gave me a migraine. You find him?
Oh, Joey's spreading that stone right now. And he has his tractor planted, so I didn't want to get in his way.
Oh, okay. And so, so my sons got me upset this morning, okay? I think they intentionally, and see, Ryan thinks that it's funny, okay? When it's actually not, okay? And then I told Ryan, I go, did you get an email from Joey? No. I said, do you ever read any? See, here's the problem with Ryan. Ryan promised me, I don't care if Daniel's here, but Ryan promised me that when he decided to open the mattress store, he would be here 1 day a week. Just 1 day. Okay? Just 1 day. I don't care if he can do some stuff, but 1 day he was supposed to work out of the bank, and so I could have some security. Show. I still can't read when you're writing a paragraph, Christopher Van Dyke. I can't read it. Okay. Because I can't read anything right now because I have an ocular migraine. And it's okay. Hey, now now I can't read what he said. Everybody's texting me. Hello, everybody. I have an ocular migraine. What that means is it's like if you look into the sun, you have that blot in your eye. Well, this is a continuing blot in my eye. In the inner eye, okay? It's not something you can see. Let's see, where is it? Let me see where it's at right now. Now it's over here. That's about all I can tell you. Derek, I cannot read your comments. So if you keep texting me, Derek, I can't read them yet. Do you understand? I swear, I feel like I'm talking to somebody as if they were a child. Okay? Unbelievable. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, so we had a really good show. I had a fun time with the boys, other than David stealing a die-cast gun at the show, which was a really stupid thing for him to do. And then his mother buys him a shirt at the whatever he wants he gets. I'm finding out from Kathy. Now we also got in the Bree cars. We got in the new Bree cars, which you get two of the 620s or the 510s. You get two of the 510s. Check these Bree cars out. Two of the 510s. Okay, you get a white one and a blue one. Or a red one and a blue one. Okay, so that's a red and a blue. And you get the truck, the 620 truck. The 620 truck. And you got the Datsun, the red 240Z Datsun. Because the old ones, see, this one is a blue one, basically. See, that's the old one. This is the new one, the blue one. right. They didn't put these away right. They got the trucks in here, and they got the Datsun 240s. $404. And then you got the 510s. The blue, well, it's really the white and the red because it's a different deco. There's a white NRHSA 510. Then you have the Thunder Road, and this is the 1968 Ford Torino. Something happened with Ford. So this is a 68 Ford Torino. Look at a 68. That's a 68. That's a pretty awesome looking car for a Ford. It's almost like they were trying to reinvent the sports car with the Torino. And this comes in the blue. See, I still have this ocular migraine. It's really, I don't want to get upset. It's just, you know, when I'm trying to show you things, I can't see the things. I can't even read the things. Because what happens with this thing in my eye, it blocks part of the words that I'm trying to read. You know, it's kind of, you know what it's like? It's like skiing on the water without skis. You can do it, but it's really difficult. I used to ski. I did it a couple times. Pretty awesome, actually. I can't do it now. Getting up is really hard. For me, at least. I'm like a big tub of lard. Okay, so we got the Golf Tanker or the Mayflower. We have less than 50 of these, or 25, I think. Less than 25. Pop-up ads on online dating all morning long. Have sound on Instagram. I have sound on Instagram. Sound on Instagram, no sound. Let's see, no sound. Well, you should have sound. Huh. The speaker's on. What? See, now I can't even see that. So I've got an order here. I can't even see that order. Chris Giddings, I already shipped his other order. So we have to ship this separately. So I've got a Chris Giddings order, and the only way I can read this, so he's got a Thunderjet. He's got the Plymouth Fury, both the Plymouth Furies. These are sweet looking too. Chris Giddings got both of the Plymouth Furies. These are sweet looking, these Plymouth Furies. Plus he got both of the Ford Torinos. Those are sweet looking. He got both the Torinos. You know, you look at what hobby should I get into? You know, now it's working. Okay. You know, it's kind of like, what hobby do I want to get into? Okay. So Adam Hurt is watching on X. He's watching Instagram, and he's watching on YouTube. Okay. Man, you rough on Instagram, LOL. So I have 3 people watching on Instagram. So this is the, so we got the Ford Torinos. He got the Plymouth Furies. So you're saying, what hobby should I get into? Well, you know what? A purple 412. Oh my gosh. 412, a purple van. He ordered the purple van. Look at that Samba bus. And then he got the black and white Bel Air. Black and white Bel Air. Look at that. He also got the VW Beetle. I'm trying to show all three sites, okay? You're probably asking, why are you doing that, Brian? Why don't you just focus on YouTube? Very good question. That's a very good question, actually. You're exactly right. Why am I doing all these other platforms? Well, for one thing, I can take X, YouTube, you just wait right there. I can take X and Instagram. I can swing X over here, and I can go on X and Instagram. So this is a die-cast cap gun. Oh, yeah, baby. These are available at ProTinkerToys.com. This is the 93, and or the 97, and we have the 98. These are all die-cast, made in Spain, Goner guns. These are all made in Spain. They're all available at ProTinkerToys.com, okay? Now, if you want a different type of gun, if you want a wooden gun and you're more classical, and you want a rubber band gun that has a 12-shot mechanism, and they're made in the United States, high quality, made in America, don't buy the Chinese junk, you can get yourself a Magnum Enterprise wooden rubber band gun, 12-shot. This is a AK-47. And these are all available at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. So you're probably asking yourself on YouTube, well, why is he doing all these other platforms? Well, that's a very good question, because I can't show a gun on, even if it's a toy gun, I can't show it on a live stream. All right, I think, let me look at my eyes. I think it's all gone. No, let's see. What did he say? Nugs? Stay focused. Christopher Van Dyke now is being very picky. Stay focused. Now I'm supposed to be... now I'm supposed to be staying focused. Okay? Unbelievable. Hasn't he been watching this live stream for 3 years? Unbelievable. 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 I'm here for you. Oh, make sure Mac Henry knows this section right here, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get white paint, and I'm going to paint a line right here. Okay, make sure you know. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna buy some new deodorant, okay? That everyone's gonna be standard, okay? Yeah, because this fluctuation of deodorant and cologne is really getting to be disgusting.
Oh, can't stand it.
And you have to learn to start coming in with one package, okay? Not a whole entourage of bags, okay? Unbelievable. Entourage, whatever I want to say. Okay, so the ocular migraine is officially, it's in its downsizing. I'm watching now. I'm watching now. Your eyes will be better. Yeah, I know they'll be better because right now the ocular migraine is over. Okay, now here's the thing though. 40 years ago, when I was in my 20s, when that ocular finished, I'd had a headache that was like a mile. Oh my goodness. I used to have so bad a headache that I had to go in the nurse's station and shut the door, close my eyes, put a blanket over my eyes so there was no light, and go to sleep. It was absolute terror. All right, I'm watching now. So when I do these videos on X X doesn't shut me down when I'm showing a cap gun. And it looks like Instagram doesn't do it either. But YouTube, I can't show you a cap gun on Instagram. I can only do, on X, I can only do shorts on YouTube of cap guns, which I'm going to do that once we get all. I'm just doing a test on Instagram to see if we get any sales from Instagram. All you have to do is go to no, it's working. Okay, so it's working. All right, so joined. We now have looks like 5 people joining. I'm gonna wave to them and say hi. Thank you for coming to my great website. Don't forget to go to my toy store, ProTinkerToys.com, and buy something. Ha ha. Oh, that's what it's all about. I am a online retailer that does videos about stuff that we sell here. For example, we have the most popular car we have is a red 55 Bel Air. This is a slot car. Now, a lot of people would say to themselves, Bryan, what's a slot car? I hear you talk about it all the time. I watch you every day, and I don't know what a slot car is. What is a slot car? And that's a very good question. This is a slot car, okay? And it is a small little toy that when you put it on a track, when you put it on a racetrack that is, anywhere from this wide to this wide, the brushes that are on it, okay, are going to give you power. You're going to press your hand through, and it's going to move along the track. Okay, it's a toy. It's a slot car. It's in the slot. You're saying, well, how does it stay on with that little pin? Well, because of the magnet traction they put on the Thunderjet chassis, it helps to hold the car on the track during faster speeds on the corners. Now, they used to not have they never used to have they never. Okay, let me try this one more time. They never used to have the magnets on the cars, okay? And they have them on now, okay? And that is what you call a slot car. This is a great hobby. If you're in your 50s, let me put it this way. If you're in your 50s, okay, if you're retired, you don't have to be a single, but if you are, and you don't know what, you're tired of watching television all day long. Now, you could watch me. You can have it on television. You need to start a slot car habit. Build yourself a track. You can then start detailing it, making trees, buildings, and really making it a fun little hobby. And start collecting cars and building tracks, doing layouts, collecting cars, racing. Maybe there's another guy that that would like to race too, and just have some fun. It's really just having some fun. You know what I'm saying? And that is the reason why we do what we do here. We sell our 2 main items at this store online, unfortunately, is toy guns and slot cars. And that's a 55 Bel Air. This is the most popular body ever made for slot cars, the 55 Bel Air. Now, it's not a very popular racing body because it's very top heavy. But this is the most popular slot car ever made, the 55 Bel Air. It's the most popular. And you're probably saying to yourself, how did it get to be the most popular? Well, all you have to do is look at it, and you can see why it's the most popular body ever made. It's probably the most iconic body of all cars. There's only one other car. What other car would you say, well, I don't want to go to the top 3, but I'm just going to, this is going to be stretching it. What other car would be the top 2, if we're going to call it top 2 bodies ever made? What would they be? Well, I think the first one is the 55 Bel Air, and I think the second one, by hands down, is the Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang and the Chevy Bel Air, probably the most iconic bodies ever made in automobile industry, even in history, okay? And we sell all, these are an exclusive. This was only made for my store, ProTinkerToys.com. If I hadn't told you yet, it's ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, what you waved, okay, wait a minute. I can't read that. Hold on a second. You waved your sand, you waved at, oh, I see, you waved at, alrighty, you waved at, okay. Man, you're rough on Instagram, LOL. Okay, hey, yo, what's Bryan Carter, yo. So we got about 6 people on Instagram. Not a lot. I just wanted to do it a test. We're going to be on there for until noon. Then we're going to jump off. So we just thought we would try Instagram to see how it would do, whether it generated any sales. I have no idea. What we can find out here is, where's my other iPad? Let me get my other iPad. Okay. So we want to get orders on Instagram. We just sold another semi. We just sold 2 more semis. Adam Hurt just bought another semi. We already bought one. What the heck's going on around here? What the heck's going on around here? What the heck's going on around here? Packed you the key. Open draft orders. So, you want to get your semi, and that's the, and now the flamed 55 Bel Air is even more popular. You want to get these right now on Instagram, or you want to place a purchase right now, okay, on Instagram. You want to buy these right now. So if you're watching Instagram, you want to go to my website, ProTinkerToys.com, and you want to buy one so I can see if people are watching Instagram. The item number is CP7003. It's the yellow or white with red flamed Bel Air. And you want to go there right now and place an order, okay? If you're on Instagram. I have no idea how many people there be. Now right now we only have 1 person on X. Now X can actually have as many people as 30 to 40 people on X. And I just wanted to test out Instagram. I wanted to see how easy it is, because then I will just download Instagram on my iPad and mount my another iPad right here, so I can have 6 devices running at the same. Oh, so I was okay. So I'm on City Council here in Wayne, and last month in August, we voted for Amplex to put fiber optics in Wayne. So, and they're putting them all underground. They're putting the entire fiber optics system underground in the entire town. And so I called Amplex yesterday. I said, I said, hi, I'm Bryan Young. I'm on city council and I have 3 businesses. And I wanted to know, what is the cost? Can you come out? So he's coming out today at 2 o'clock. He's going to be here at the store at 2. And he's going to give me a quote for upgrading to 5. They can go as high as 5,000 up and download. Right now we're at 32 upload. Can you believe that? He said it's a game changer. Therefore, my resolution will be 10 times what it is right now. 10 times what it is right now. Unbelievable. And so we're looking at changing from Spectrum to Amplex because they are a local mom and pop that's in Lucky, Ohio, and they're putting fiber optics in all these small towns. Fiber optics. Do you know how fast fiber optics is? It's 10 times of coaxial. Here's the problem with coaxial. You can only do so many lines on it. But fiber optics, it's almost unlimited, the amount of people that can get on it. What track you sell out of? Superbird. The 55, it was a showroom shootout. Another great set. Single, I'm 55. What you trying to say, Bryan? I'm 55. I'm just saying what you told me, Christopher Van Dyke, that you were single and so now you have money to spend. Give the migraine to the others you work with. Well, I don't have the migraine anymore. It's all gone. Do you understand what I'm saying? The migraine it's usually a 30-minute. Optical is 30 minutes. 40 years ago, when I had an ocular, I was done for the day. I was finished. I couldn't do anything more than that day. It was done. That day would be shot. I couldn't do anything. There was nothing. I knew that I would have a headache, and my headaches were so bad that I couldn't even get out of bed. Well, you know what? The ocular is gone, and guess what I don't have? Guess what I don't have? A migraine. No migraine. There's no migraine because throughout the ocular during the ocular part, I was happy. My blood pressure was low. My mind was at peace. Nirvana, and I was just in wonderful bliss. Oh yes. I feel so wonderful. So anyways, let's see. Howdy, Bryan. Let's see. Boo, howdy, Bryan. And folks in chat. Hey, Overbuilt Bliss. Where you taking LSD? No, I'm not taking LSD. I just finished a migraine and I don't have a headache. Barry J54 just joined. We have all these people on my channel here. So so what we're going to do is I have something special here. Okay. And what's his name stocked up the machine yesterday. He stocked up the machine yesterday. And I'm going to have me a Coke. Now, we've added some new items on the website. I got a line, and I didn't buy it. I just bought one each just to see if they sell. And then I can get more if they start to sell. And these are Transformer model kits. These things are highly detailed. They're all painted. They're fully painted, articulated, every articulation, okay? And we've got like the first 6 Transformers up on the website. We got Optimus Prime, Megatron, Soundwave, all the Transformers. and they're all on our website. All you have to do is go to new item. I'll show you one real quick. So you go that we have Shockwave. I'll show you one of the pictures. We got Shockwave. And these are model kits. They're kind of like Bandai, but these are a Chinese company, and they have the Transformer license from Hasbro. And so they're doing they had a collection at the show in Vegas, and he was selling his samples. I said, I'll buy the samples. You know, if it's just going to be just ones of everything, I'm just going to list ones, and if they sell out, then we'll buy more. But right now, we're just getting ones. So we're going to have our fun time now. We're going to have our fun time now. We're going to have our donuts. My donuts. You know, Nate bought these. So here's how good Nate is, okay? I don't want his head to get too big, but here's how good Nate is, okay? So Nate, before he came in yesterday, he went to the convenience store and bought 2 packs of donuts because he knew, this is very good, he knew that I would want my donuts. And so he pre-thought and went to go to the convenience store and buy them anyways. That is a good employee. I don't want it to go to his head because his head is pretty big as it is. Let me show you, let me tell you. Let me tell you how screwed up this world is. And especially retail stores, restaurants, everything. I don't care what it is. Nothing makes sense. It's stupid. So last night, my wife was in Bowling Green because she took my sister, or my daughter, Catherine, to go get her dog that this lady stole. That's a story in itself. And it's about 6 o'clock. And I'm in the shed and saying, where's Kathy? So I text her. I said, where are you? I'm going to go get something to eat. She said, we're in Bowling Green. So I go to Bowling Green. I said, meet me at Pizza Hut. We'll have a pizza at Pizza Hut. This is why Pizza Hut is really failing. I really don't understand. Somebody is messed up somewhere. So we go into Pizza Hut. There is a family over in the corner eating, okay? The girl comes up to say, I'm sorry, we cannot serve any more people because we're going to have the floor cleaned. The carpet cleaners are coming. I said, okay. Well, we can't eat at Pizza Hut. And I'm thinking, what moron would schedule a carpet clean during your... And why don't you put a sign on the door saying closed? It's just another indication that either America, that we have got serious issues, or stupidity is rampant. I'd fire you if worked for me. James Butler. So James Butler would fire me if I worked for him? Wait a minute, I gotta read that right. Is that what he said? James Butler. Always eating. I'd fire you if you were, oh, I see, always eating. Same as eating when you're doing a show. Oh, that's right. I forgot. James Butler does not like to see me eat. Oh my God. So Nate went and got my donuts. What? Tell us what happened. Nate, a good kid. Keep him around. What? Tell us what happened. What do you mean, what happened? What? What are you talking about? Yes. Oh, the dog being stolen. Ha! Wait, can't make that one up. So my daughter has this little, I call them rat dogs, okay? You know, they're little tiny things, like about this big. They're just rat dogs. I call them rat dogs. And she asked this lady, because my daughter is a house sitter. She goes to somebody's house. She watches the dogs as they're gone, okay? And I would love to hear what the owner or boss is going to tell her. I have no idea what Rod Rodriguez just said. And so she had this lady that was going to hold her dog while she was going to, she had to go somewhere. And she was asked this lady to watch her dog for her. Well, when she comes back to get it, the lady goes, no, it's my dog now. What do you mean it's my dog? She had to go to court and prove to the judge that that dog was hers. So yesterday, she got, or Monday, she was given the notice that, yes, she can get the dog back. And the lady had to give the dog back to her. She was very mean to her, very mean lady. So they were at Bowling Green doing that. So David and I and Frankie, Kathy, or Mitzi wanted to go home. Mitzi, she's going to be, very stubborn. Mitzi is. And so we decided to go to El Zarape. And we had dinner at El Zarape. You know what I mean? Wow. Oh, Catherine was just in tears. It was a coffee. What's nacho? What does she call the dog? Oh shoot! What was the name of the dog? Anyway, she got the dog back yesterday. The lady was very rude to her, and she ended up getting the dog back, and it was just a traumatic experience. And no sound. Why is the sound keep cutting off on the Instagram? That's really funny why that keeps doing that. Barry J54 started watching us. Well, we're going to sign off on Instagram. We'll see you guys later on Instagram. And we'll be coming back. We're going to try Instagram again. Having fun at the toy store in Wayne, Ohio.
To speak to reporters across this city, across the country. They've asked me, what does it mean that you are Muslim? What does your faith mean to you? And I tell them, guess what this is?
We are in a real Mustang for the win. Hey, Bryan. I've got the live stream on while I'm working and noticed someone was texting and calling you, so I thought I would join the fun. Mustang for the win. Okay, that one I don't know. Okay, so Derek sent me 4 text messages. Hey, you are going to get the car. No. Hey, it's funny when you get mad. Hey, you need to get that fixed. Let's see. Show us the new Mini. I hate the new Mini. All right, here's another thing. I got a loaner Mini, okay? No, I'm not. So the new Mini that they loaned me is not a Clubman. It's a, Clubman. These new Minis, all these cars, they have way too much gadgets. It's almost like you're not driving a car, you're driving a gadget mobile, you know. They have too many gadgets, way too many here, but bells and whistles, just crazy. You don't need, maybe it's just me. I don't know, but that's why the prices of these cars are going through the roof, because they have to pay for all of the crap that's on these cars. When it used to be a car, I'm your favorite, not Derek. Huh. Unbelievable. Adam and Derek, they both send me about 50 billion emails. And I don't understand how I got onto Instagram Rumble, and now it wants to send me do a live. It sends me to another video thing. It won't let me do a live stream, but I did one earlier. I don't understand how that doesn't make any sense. How did that do that? I don't understand how that. I tapped live stream and it let me do one earlier, and now it's not even available. I don't understand. That it just doesn't make any sense. And then my sons, they're just kind of like, like daydreaming. They're just like, oh, it's like they're in a cloud. Message retracted. Okay, let me make this very clear, guys. Let me make it very clear to everybody that's watching this live stream. I don't want anybody ever to retract or to block your messages. Whatever you type, you got to live with it. Bryan, can't finish this story. Too many snips and bits, LOL. What do you mean snips and bits? We fight against powers and principalities, and the lady is an example of the crazy stuff in her head, possessed in a... Yeah, that's about right. Kmart, NASCAR, Mario Kart, old toy. Yes, I love gadgets. Oh, it's got too many gadgets in it. I mean, way too many. It's got the stupid front dash reflector, so you're not seeing it right next to the your speedometer and all that. It's way too far ahead. And then it's got all these other... what's wrong with that one? He wanted one each, didn't he?
Yeah, but there was the same one.
No, I put two different ones there.
It was two blue ones.
Unbelievable.
No, I think somebody's pulling a trick.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Tyco S were bad. Bryan, I bought a new car. New to me. I want something to build on a bit over time. Modify and not... Okay, FedEx is here. Computer tracks every time. Service recommended. Oh, come on. Why does this keep doing this? Live chat, top chat, mini chat, Missy chat, Maru chat, top messages, all messages. Bring back Kmart. Bring back Kmart. Give me a royal fit. Who mounted this door? Oh man, who mounted this door thing? It doesn't belong outside. Oh man, I wish people won't touch these things. Who did this?
It was just installed. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Huh?
That's kind of what I was thinking. It goes on the inside.
It goes right here. This is where I put it the last time. How did I do that last time? Oh, over here. because we've got a bunch of stuff that's the showing stuff. He's putting it by the sea container. I'm gonna have all that put in the system tonight. So, bring back Kmart. Stay away from the Euro cars. Way too part designs fail. I haven't been reading too much of the text messages because there's too many of them. Bring back Kmart. Well, I don't think that's a very good smart, is to bringing back Kmart. Today is kind of a weird day. Harvest Moon tonight. Yeah, it was a pretty, it's a pretty, it's a pretty, it's pretty. You know, one thing that happens after I have an ocular migraine, I get a little dizzy. Like, for example, I'm kind of like a little flighty, okay? I'll say things that I normally wouldn't say. Like when I did the live stream on Saturday coming through Indianapolis. I just finished an ocular migraine. And I went into this long rant. Oh, come on. It's been on for 3 nights more than normal. Yeah, it's the A1 Atlas or 3A Atlas rocket. That's the problem. Is the 3A rocket is about ready to explode. These are the Plymouth Furies. I think these would probably be the best Plymouth Furies they've ever done. These are probably the best Plymouth Furies they've ever done. These right here. And I would have to say that Auto World, they need to do a shutdown of a lot of their old chassis, almost retire them for at least 10 years and come out with at least 20 new cars. That's a lot of tooling though. But you know what? They've done this a million times, the Plymouth Fury. Now this is the prettiest Plymouth Fury they've ever made, okay? Just so everybody knows. This is the nicest Plymouth Fury that's ever been made. Just so you know. Just so you know, that is the best Plymouth Fury they've ever made. And then the other one are these 62 Bel Airs. These are beautiful too, the 62 Bel Airs. Look at that one. You can't tell me those aren't nice cars. The 1962 Bel Air black. I mean, these are just Thunder Road from the 1950s and the 60s. This is when racing was really fun. Is the 1950s and 60s. And I would say the 70s. Until, I think NASCAR, once NASCAR got involved, they ruined racing. They ruined it. Because what it was is is NASCAR or Thunder Road Racing. You almost call it stock car. Stock car racing in the 50s, 60s, even going back into the 40s, was really, it's all about who was the best driver. You know, they used to just take junkers and they just would do anything they could to win. All right, you had certain rules and you had to follow those rules. But you know what? It was mostly you just got a car and you modified it and you got in it and raced. Now they're not even real cars. They're almost they're not even a real car. They're not a Ford, they're not a Chevy, they're not a Dodge. You know, you need to go back to, if you want to make NASCAR great again, you want to go back to this. They have to use an original body. Someone just walked in.
It was me.
Someone just walked in.
It was me.
Who is it?
Me.
Me who?
Nay.
Oh my gosh, me who?
Nay.
Oh my gosh, what a bozo.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. That's when NASCAR, this is when NASCAR, or this is when racing was racing. Right here. This is when racing was racing. Is the Thunder Road. 1950s, 60s. That's when racing was racing. You took an average car. You got an average car. You stripped it down. You put an engine in it. And you tried to win the race. And you know what? The best guy won. And then NASCAR came along and they ruined it. They ruined it. NASCAR ruined their own industry. And that's what you get now. You get what you got. You got what you get what you got, and now you have to live with what you have. You also have the 76 Ford Torino. So this is a 1966 Ford Torino, and that's a 1976 Ford Torino. Look at that. Aren't those sweet looking? Look at that. 76 Ford Torino and a 1968 Torino. Almost 10 years. Hey, Bryan. Hey, Bryan. This is Mia from ATO here. Can I call you to go over your personal loan application? If no longer needed, let me know. What company are you with? Yeah, Car of Tomorrow. Car of Tomorrow was the worst NASCAR ever designed. It was the worst design. Well, no, ever since they decided to get rid of the individual bodies. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, we can't do that. That's not fair. Oh, we can't do that. That's not fair. You know? What do you want me to tell you? And that's what happened. NASCAR died on the vine. Died on the vine. They wrote their own obituary. You know what I'm saying? They got so many rules and regulations for the cars. It's almost ridiculous. It's almost like not worth to race. You know what I'm saying? And You know what really happened to Dale Earnhardt Sr.? You know how he really died in that car? Well, first of all, his car had a special seat, his own seat, and it was from from a Ford, okay? Because he used to be a Ford driver, and it was a Ford seat that was in the car that he got in an accident, and when he crashed, the seatbelt came undone, and he got propelled through the car. That's how he died. Now, whose fault was that? Well, you could say a lot of people's fault. He wanted that seat so he was more comfortable, okay? Was it an accident? Yes. Oh, so the first thing they do is, well, we can't have any accidents, so we have to figure out a way to stop an accident from occurring. Oh, really? Unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Okay, my videos, I think I screwed up yesterday. And,
Okay.
did anybody watch this video?
Okay, this is Bryan Young.
Did anybody watch this? I was at my sister Becky's a week ago, actually 2 weeks ago on a Thursday, and she did a nose plug. She cleaned all my nose hairs out of my nose.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see that?
Look at all those. Look, ouch! Ow! 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 Oh my gosh, look at all those hairs. Oh my gosh.
Don't pull it out yet.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So I had my nose, my nose is cleaned out, and she did my ears too. She got rid of all the hair from my ears. It's really good to do the nose. Now, my daughter-in-law, Mandy, she doesn't like me as much, and she doesn't do my nose. She never she never invites me, says, hey, Dad, here's how she can get more things from me, is she should start texting me saying, hey, Dad, okay? She could text me saying, hey, Dad, okay? And that's how she can get more stuff from me. How about that? Now, we're going to do a short. I got to do a short here. And I can't do the short on YouTube because it is a gun short. And so I can't do a short on the guns because I can't do a short on the live stream for guns because they don't allow showing guns on the live stream. But I can do a short on YouTube as a short because then they know if it's got any bad things in it. Now, I can also do, hey, Dad, show us the new Mini. What a jerk. What a jerk. I tell you, Adam, just unbelievable. So they let the phone ring. No one ever answers the phone. They just let it ring like I don't even know why I have the phone here. It's just they don't even answer it. You know, it's just like, oh, we're an online business. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we just won't answer the phone anymore. Like, I mean, what are you, crazy? What planet are you from? You know, like, give me a break. Answer the phone. Yeah, we will see him soon, LOL, racing in heaven. Gale Force, I met most of his team, and a few years ago, he was nearly in tears when they called him on the phone. The seat belts were but a sudden impact. The G-force seats were not tested for. You know, so it's your occupation. You know, here's the problem is some of these drivers now, they want to be fully protected. Okay, they want to be, there's no risk. Give me a break. Listen, in 1980, I was 20 years old. In 1980. No, I was, 1980. I was 21 years old in 1980. And I decided to buy me an ultralight airplane. I thought I was invincible. And so I decided to fly an airplane. I had some training, not a lot, but I did have some training. I decided to fly the airplane all by myself. I'm just good. And so I took off. I read a book on flying and everything. And I said, okay, this can't be that easy, or flying cannot be that difficult. Okay, and it's not really. And I almost killed myself when I was 20 years old. I literally almost died that day. Okay, so I almost killed myself. I mean, look at what other people do. Monster truck guys go in the monster trucks and fly, 500 feet in the air, and they land and they flip upside down. They could have died instantly. It's the adrenaline. It's the absolute adrenaline. It's the serotonin. It's all the things that make a man absolutely a beast. And he says, you know what? I want to do it again and again and again. There's nothing that's going to stop it. Okay. Anyway. All right. So I'm going to do a short, hardest part of living. That's the hardest part of living. Ha ha ha. Some training, how to start and put gas in it. How that works out for you. How did that work out for you? You two got run over, guys. I'm all over the place today. I'm not focused today at all, just so anybody knows. So I'm going to switch the camera over here because I want to do a short on guns. On guns. I want to do a short on guns. So we got to make sure that we keep YouTube out. We can keep X in if we want, because X can be in the video. And this thing still does not want to grip. I just don't understand it. I mounted this thing. I keep screwing this down. It still doesn't want to hold on. I got to get rid of this mount. This thing is good for other things, but it does not hold on to anything. Look at this. It just constantly... I give up. Look at that. Just flaps down. All right, is that good? Okay. All right. Let me get everything ready for the show. And we're going to do a demonstration on the 6067, which is our most powerful cap gun. And it's a 12 shot.
Oh, are you doing a video?
Yeah, what do you want?
What time could we shoot those videos today?
What time do you want to do it?
Right now.
I can't do it right now. At 2 o'clock, Amplex is going to be here to give me a quote for fiber optic cable for all the businesses.
Oh, yeah, because that'd be good, because I think Spectrum sucks. Who do we use? Spectrum?
Well, Spectrum's been doing pretty good. We have a pretty good upload and a download, so...
Yeah, it's the consistency, though.
I've never had a problem doing a live stream here.
It goes up and down at the warehouse all the time. I have to restart that router all the time.
No, you don't. Okay, what else?
I gotta get in here. And then we want to shoot those videos.
Right.
We have some cool stuff to shoot. Where's the white with red? Oh, we have their own car in here.
Okay, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. And we are the largest selection of cap guns. And these are goner cap guns. This is our largest cap gun. This is called the 6067. It's basically a Clint Eastwood, you know, make my day. I call it the make my day gun. This is a 12-shotter. It has a roll in it, okay? It's a roll cap. It's all die cast, okay? Look at this. Watch this, okay? Check this out. You want to see why these are the best? Oh, smell that. Oh, and they're all roll capped. You put a new roll in. You get another one, you stick it in. These are all die cats. That's the 6067. Then you have your Western standard pistol. I'm telling you, listen, we sell so many cap guns, it's unbelievable. We've sold over 4,000 cap guns this month alone. Actually, September. We can't keep them in stock. And if you want to get one for Christmas, for Halloween, for cosplay, for anything else, you want a goner cap gun. Because these are all die cast. High quality die cast. Baby, they last long too. Yeehaw, cowboy! Let's get them. Oh, yeah! Let's get, oh, yeah! Oh, smell that. Oh, baby. Smell it. Oh, baby. You get them at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Your one and only cap gun superhouse. Plus, we have Magnum Enterprises. If you want rubber band guns, you want to be more traditional, get a rubber band gun at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit this. What the heck happened here? Oh, my gosh. Drop that on the floor. What the heck going on around here? ProTinkerToys.com, your number one selection. Listen here, Pilgrim. Make my day. This thing is nearly 2 pounds of metal. This thing is awesome. I mean, you can't get, let me put it this way. You can't get a better cap gun than this one right here. The 6067. And if you want another one that's just as good, is the 123 or the 106. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. All right, that was an awesome video. All right, that is a good short. You're probably saying to yourself, well, why are you doing these, Bryan? Let me tell you why I'm doing these. Every time I do a video, every single time I do a video on these cap guns, I sell a half a dozen of these dumb things.
Make sure you know, Chris. Let Chris know we put those 2 cards in there.
What? Wait. What cars is Chris? Chris can't keep asking special stuff.
It wasn't special. He's a
What?
club member.
What is he doing?
It was his right. He's never gotten the white with flames, and he was like, "Hey, I'm a club member. I pay this monthly due to you guys. I would like a club member pricing."
Then we don't have a correct system that automatically sends club people. That's why I think we do away with the clubs and go with points.
Okay, that's fine. You have that opinion, but these people get what they pay for, so I do that. I understand. They get special bonuses as being club members. Because right now,
what I'm saying is we do away with club members and we go with points.
We could do both.
We don't. No, because
points
always arguing with
people. Losers.
No, that's the new system. Of cap guns, and these are goner cap guns. This is our largest cap gun. This is called these of cap guns. It's all die cast.
Okay, look at this. Watch this, okay? Check this out. You want to see why these are the best? Oh, oh, smell that. Oh, oh, and they're all roll capped. Put a new roll in. You get another one, you stick it in. Oh, these are all die cats. That's the 6067. Then you have your Western standard pistol. Oh, I'm telling you, listen, we sell.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, that just smells unbelievable. Unbelievable. That smell is unbelievable. And it's too bad I can't show you on YouTube. Now, if you watch X, if you're watching X, you can see me do this commercial, just so everybody knows. That's how we get around it. I do the videos on X and on YouTube. So there's two ways that you can watch me. You can watch me on YouTube. This is YouTube right here. This is YouTube. We're watching YouTube. And then if you want to watch me do the shorts, GONHER die-cast cap guns from Spain. We have a huge selection, the best cap guns in the world, die-cast. Now what?
You don't happen to have one of those Thomas tank engine sets in your shed, do you?
I do not have a Thomas tank. Why? All of a sudden, I don't know how they got more in inventory.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he find one?
Yeah, there's one, but we sold two.
How did we sell two?
I don't know. Sometimes you say two. I thought there was. You don't. You definitely.
No, there's not. There's no one there. I had 70 of those things. How did we sell out of those things?
Well, you had them for 5 years. I hope you sold 70 in 5 years.
I didn't buy them 5 years ago.
When did you buy them?
Bought them in Christmas of 21. So, we've had, what time is it? So, check in sea container 1. There might be there. Well, you don't like that? He doesn't like my... He doesn't like my my alarm coming into the... And if they won't even want to use it when there's only one person here, that's fine. I don't care. They could use this only when there's one person, because then you know somebody's coming in. Of course, I like this one. Of course, I like this one too. I have to deal with your son all day. Oh, that's your grandson? Oh, I didn't know you live there? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's okay. He got my donuts yesterday morning. He bought my donuts that I don't need yesterday. Okay, so all right, so let's share this video. First, we'll share it to Ryan. He's one of my black sheep sons. We'll send it to him first. Then we'll share it to X. We'll share it to X. Then we will come back here and we will put it on Facebook. All right, so we're on Facebook.
Like
Now
some
we're gonna
cap
put
guns.
it on
And these are Gunner cap
True
guns. This is our
Social.
largest cap gun. This
You got to put it on many platforms, okay? I wish I could put it on like Instagram and all these other platforms, but they don't show up. They don't show up on all the other. I got Freedom, Amazon, X, Shopify. Those are already on there, and Airbud, Copy.
Okay, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. And we are the
They got
largest
this
selection
all
of cap
spelled
guns.
wrong.
And these
That
are
is so
Gunner cap
funny.
guns. This is our largest.
These are largest manga. Okay, so
cap gun. This is called the.
all right, so that video's done. Philippines cap guns, scented candles. I'm telling. Drill sergeant in San Diego. Yeah. We got John Wayne's son, Ethan Wayne signed the contract. Now we just got to get everything filled out. I'm telling you, these caps are just irresistible. You know, you want to just keep doing these all day. And I just grit another packet. But we're making so much money on caps right now. It's sickening. I mean, it's crazy. It's almost crazy. They're just too much. It's too much. It's too much fun. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. At 2 o'clock, okay. Well, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to sign off because I gotta be here at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to go eat real quick. And then I'll be back here at 2 o'clock because I have the Amplex people coming to give me a quote on the internet for our different locations. And I hope he does it pretty good, because Amplex is we're looking at doing Amplex as our internet, because they're getting fiber optic here in Wayne. I was on city council and they came to us a couple months ago saying, can we put fiber optics in the town? And we said yes. And so we're going to have fiber optics in the town of Wayne, which is a pretty big deal. So we want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. Tomorrow morning will be a little bit more on schedule. I'll do more cars tomorrow. And we will be back with you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you very much for watching the live stream. Thank you for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. And hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. And hopefully that the rains don't stop and that we get enough crop grain and crop yield to cover the times for the grain harvest time, and to get enough grain into the harvest tanks so that we have enough grain for the harvest time. So hopefully that all works out together. I have no idea what I just said, but I don't think anybody else has any idea what today's episode was sponsored by Mayflower. If you haven't gotten your Mayflower, get it now, because they're almost sold out. We only have about 24 left. And if you haven't bought your golf tanker yet, you want to do that before they're sold out, because we're selling about 7 a day, and we've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. So you figure it out. We sold 400 the first 3 days, and after that we've sold about 7 a day. So you run the numbers on how fast that thing's going to be here, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much, Anthony, for telling me it was a good show. I try to do it